Weapons hot and one-liners at the ready, recruits. This ain't just some summer blockbuster vacation. This is the real deal. You've been chosen as part of an elite task force for the month of action. Now when those bullets start to fly and everything around you is up in flames, don't you lose your nerve. Remember who you are. You're the toughest, craziest, most resourceful sons of bitches to ever lace them up. We don't wait for backup and we damn sure don't retreat. Now strap your asses in and get ready for the drop. Oh, and one more thing. Before you pull that trigger, tell them John Mortis sent you.
Murdoch. I'm coming to get you.
Remember, Sally, when I promised to kill you last? I lied. Get off my plane.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
John, I'm not gonna shoot you between the eyes. Shoot you between the balls.
The disease, and I'm the cure.
I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Trent.
There can be only one. Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Yippee-ki-yay. I'm going to kill them all, sir.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Gimme Back My Action Movies, the podcast, Month of Action! Pew, pew, pew. We are in our fourth week of the month of action. That's right, we get 5 movies for the month of July based on how we release things. So it's a little longer than a month, I guess, if you want to get technical, but that's okay. I am one of your hosts.
Month, right?
That's right, yeah. I am one of your hosts, Charlie. With me, as always, is Pete. Say hello to the people, Pete.
Hello, everyone.
And next to Pete on my screen is Anna. Say hello to the people, Anna.
Hello, everyone.
Now, I have some very important stuff I got to do before we get started with this episode. I don't know how I feel about it right now, but we've been getting a lot of feedback. You know, YouTube's yelling at me, Spotify.
Tell me about
They're
it.
like, we got to cancel your insurance. And I'm like, I didn't even fucking know I had insurance for podcasting. They're like, yep, you've got 2 loose cannons running around and you're not allowed. We can't have insurance. So get them off the street and get them in an office, make them admins or something. And I'm like, I don't want to make them admins. Like, you have to. I'm like, all right. So Pete, Anna, as much as it pains me, I'm going to need you to turn in your badges for just being, rebel rousers and ass kickers. And the only spots I got left are to make you captains. Fuck, I don't know. Jesus.
Captain?
Fuck yeah, Pete. We're moving on up, friend.
Hey, Captain.
Captains.
Captain. Captain.
All right. That's enough of them shenanigans. Try to stay out of trouble so I can keep my insurance. And
No promises.
Everything. No promises.
No promises.
Tens and tens of dollars of damages being done every week.
Tens of
dollars.
All
right, so
have some fun tonight. I better get.
We're absolutely going to have some fun tonight because we are covering Lethal Weapon 4. That's right. I skipped number 3. We're going straight to 4. Yeah. I'll tell you why in a little bit, but I have some trailers. But guess what? I went, I don't want a 2.5 minute long Lethal Weapon trailer because you know what they did? They did the entire intro of Lethal Weapon, the guy with the flamethrower, in the trailer, and then a little mini trailer at the end. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I found some TV spots. First one, your run of the mill. Second one made me smile. Sorry about the audio. It was the best one because I think someone recorded it as they were watching television somehow. So I tried to fix it.
On a camcorder.
I'm sure it was on some weird shit. But anyway, I found 2 awesome TV spots. So here we go. Lethal Weapon 4 trailers.
This summer. I give my right arm for a siren right now. If you're looking for fun, Warner Brothers invites you to join the gang. Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, Joe Pesci, Rene Russo, and Chris Rock in a Richard Donner film. Lethal Weapon 4.
This summer's gonna be lethal.
Rated R. Starts Friday, July 10th. How are you celebrating the 4th?
Gunfights, sharks, explosions, the usual.
Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, Joe Pesci, Rene Russo, and Chris Rock in a Richard Donner film. This July, the 4th begins on the 10th.
Oh, this just gets better and better.
Lethal Weapon 4.
Oh, it's a whole different movie now.
Rated R. Starts Friday, July 10th.
I like that the 4th starts on the 10th.
Yeah. Really good copy right there.
I really like that. I was like, man, that's a shitty copy, but I got to play it. So, and also just realized we probably could have got Captain Steve on this episode because there's a shark in this movie.
There
and
is
it
a
totally
shark.
would have fit. Damn it.
Missed opportunity.
Oh, we
Sorry,
totally
Captain
missed
Steve.
that.
Sorry,
Try to
Steve.
keep these guys on track next time.
It's all right. He's got his own month of action stuff going on. So, all right, we're going to jump into our histories. We're going to do this a little out of order than what I usually do. We're going to start with Pete. Pete, what's your history with Lethal Weapon 4?
This franchise is one of those that has always been around for me. Now, I didn't see the first one in the theater. That was what, 84?
Oh, yeah, early.
And I
80s,
don't
forget.
think I saw the second one in the theater. I being like the very next year or two after, because
Yeah.
and that was still on the cusp of me being able to see rated R movies
Mm.
in the theater. But I saw 3 and 4 in the theater. I've watched these countless times. This franchise just bucks all the trends. Not a single one of these is a weak entry. They keep introducing new characters, and you absolutely love them from movie to movie to movie. Pesci in 2, Russo in 3, Chris Rock in 4. The villains, you hate the villains. Oh, you hate them. Oh,
yeah.
so bad.
Absolutely.
And that's, I don't know how this franchise did it when so many others fail miserably at it. It just kept it up, and I love this franchise dearly. It's
Good.
wonderful. Go see it. And Anna. Are we saving Anna?
We're saving Anna.
Oh,
Saving
okay.
Anna. That's what we're doing.
Because
I-
I'm so excited to hear about Anna's
Yeah.
story.
Well, I'll let everybody know it's 87, 89, 92, and then this one
87
was,
was the first one.
98.
Yeah, 98.
98. So that's the year. So, yes, I'm going to go next because I'm saving Anna for last because we have something very special with Anna with her viewings of this. So, yeah, this was the only one I got to see in theater. I was 18 when it came out, so I was old enough. Number 3, I was 12, so I was not able to go to the theaters and watch these. So, yeah, I watched this one, but I had grown up with them. Dad, when I was old enough, we watched 1, 2, 3, as it went. 3 in my list of Lethal Weapon only is my weakest one. It goes 1, 2, 4, 3. I mean, that's kind of why we're doing what we're doing this month, and I'm skipping 3. We will cover it, but I'm doing it in the order of which I like them the most. But yeah, to me, this is the fun one. This is we don't give any shits. We're going to crack jokes. We're going to have some good action. We don't care who we piss off. This is just going to be a lot of fun. And to me, it's also kind of a wholesome family movie too, whenever it all gets wrapped up at the end. And I really, really dig that. If you kind of dropped out some of the F-bombs, you could let your kids watch this movie.
This
But,
is a very easy TV cut, this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
one, yeah, you could definitely get this cut for TV. So yeah, I've watched this. I own it. I mean, I've got all 4 on Blu-ray. I've upgraded. I've always had them on DVD. So yeah, I'm rocking my Lethal Weapon shirt.
Nice.
So yep, I got me one of these. My buddy J-Man hooked me up with this one from beardedshirts.com. Free commercial for them guys.
There you go.
But yeah, so I love this. So I saved Anna for last because Anna obviously is going to be newer to this, but Anna also had a journey. So it's not just going to be Lethal Weapon 4 she's going to tell us. She's going to catch us up on her history with all the Lethal Weapon movies. So Anna, take it away.
Yes, that's correct. I had not seen any of these prior to this.
So So exciting.
I watched the first one, I want to say, about a month ago, a little over a month ago,
Yeah.
with Dad. That's the only one he had seen. And I liked it. There was a lot more 80s cheese in it than I went into it thinking there was going to be. But we've talked, in the chats and stuff. Like, I feel like this one is a little too serious, or it's trying to take itself too seriously while it's still enjoyable. We're getting to know the characters. We're getting to know the family, Murtaugh's family.
Classic Shane Black writing right there. So,
yes. And then we get to Lethal Weapon 2. And I was even giving Charlie shit. And I guess pretty much all the guys, really. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to have to get started on the rest of these fucking movies. I've got 3 more to watch. And then I went on Prime. They weren't streaming anywhere. And then not only that, they got a little longer each one. So I was like, fuck, I got to watch 3 of these things. But then by the time I got like 30 minutes into part 2, I was like, with the condom commercial. When that happened, I lost it. And I was like, okay, I'm here. And then I just loved part 2. I think I can say now that I've seen all of them, 2 is my favorite. Fair. And man, they really nailed it with the tone of the comedy and the action too. There are some hard-hitting moments in these movies. Like Charlie said, oh, it's going to get serious. And I was like, I don't hear it.
She was in there going, oh, I love this. It's so much lighter than part 1. I'm loving this. And I was like, you just wait till you get to the end, which is basically when they kill Riggs' girlfriend.
Yeah,
and
that was rough.
That's when it's going to get dark as fuck.
Yeah. I sent the Loki gif of him going, don't. Like, don't.
I was like,
don't burst my bubble. But then I was like, I watched 2 and then I went to work, I think the next day, and I was just thinking about it. And I was like, man, I can't wait to get home and watch part 3. So then I watched part 3 and I think I watched part 4 the same night, but I still loved part 3. I think mine would go, honestly, 2, 3, 4, 1. I would put 1 at the bottom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
And no shade to it. I still like it, but man, once they just nailed it with the tone and with the back and forth of it. Because there are some tender moments between like Riggs and Trish. Like, I love their relationship too. I love Riggs and Murtaugh's friendship, but also partnership, but also how close Riggs is with his family. Like, I love friendships like that anyways, So, and I, just going back to RoboCop as well, I love the continuity through all of them. Like Pete said, every sequel, they add somebody new to the cast that just works with everybody else and add just even more flavor to something that already tastes good. Like when Joe Pesci showed up, protect this man at all costs. Like his character in these movies.
National treasure.
Jackie loved him. She's
National
watching this
treasure.
last night going, I love Joe Pesci so much.
Me too. I've been gushing about him since I watched these.
You
But
think back to Casino where he's got this guy's head in a vice and his eyeball pops out. And then you're watching Joe Pesci as a buffoon in these movies.
just a total goober.
What a
Pete,
rage.
I think you said that you were like, they cast him as the goofy sidekick and he went full force towards it and sold it. And he's great. So good. But even Renee Russo, seeing her come in and Riggs kind of fall for this tougher lady. And, I loved when she's like, oh, I grew up with all brothers and they're showing off their scars to each other. And even
awesome.
We find out the bad, the twist about what happened to his first wife and how being
the ink pen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And the ring, he finally takes the ring off in part 4, but he looks down and it's still there. Like, it's just, I don't know, you see his humanity a lot, like when he talks about his deceased wife. And I just loved the arc with that as well, like how it went with the end in the end of this too. But I once again, like with RoboCop, I had so much fun with this franchise. I just absolutely adore it. It's got rewatchability. All 4 of them do. And also I noticed now, because when I made that Christmas hype clip, I put the toilet scene from part 2 instead of a scene from part 1. I was like, oh, when this was coming up, I was like, fuck, I put that in that Christmas clip, and this is not a Christmas movie. I was like, I don't know if the guys
Part
caught
1
it.
is what part 2. We didn't, but we don't care. Nate loves the toilet scene anyway.
It's so good. He's like, no, I'm staying with him. And he's a stubborn motherfucker too. And he is crazy. Oh, and Danny Glover, he as well is a national treasure in these movies. It must be protected at all costs. But yes,
No.
this was my very long-winded history, but I loved every one of them. Even this fourth one, where a lot of people might think the fourth one in a franchise is probably going to be the weakest. No, this one hits just as hard as all the rest and is just as fun.
They took the longest time with getting to it, but I feel like it fits age-wise where they're at in family and life and all this. You know, the oldest daughter is married. Murtaugh doesn't know, but having the baby. The kids are going to college. He's, you know, they're almost, you know, they're empty nesters. You know, Riggs is in a stable relationship now with Renee, and this one, that's why I said this one feels so much more family oriented than the others. The others are building, and that's why when Anna asked, she's like, do I have to watch the other ones? Can I just jump into this one? And I went, no, you really need to watch all of them to understand. Part 3, mainly for Renee Russo. You know, it's like you could watch part 2 and understand Joe Pesci and a lot of the other characters with the family, but you got to have Renee Russo because that makes way more sense with everything she does in part 4. You know, especially when she actually fights with them while being pregnant.
Dude, that was so badass.
I love it.
Like, I love her in this. And Mel Gibson, his favorite term of endearment is honey.
Yep.
He uses honey so much when he's talking to women. I'm like, that's his word. Like, I wonder if he incorporated that, or because he's from that generation where it's like honey is a word.
Yeah, honey, sweetheart, all this other stuff that he would drop. I'm sure it is. I mean, I'm going to put the same rule on this as we did over on B Action with our Call episode. Kevin Sorbo lives in the 90s, and that's where he stays in this box. Mel Gibson stays within these little boxes that we can put him in. I did like him in Fat Man.
Oh, Signs, too.
And Signs. So there's this window of whatever this fucking idiot does now will never destroy my Mad Max or my Lethal Weapon or anything like that. You know, so just putting that out there, that's the only time we're going to bring it up. Is
that's fair.
They live in a box for me and for a lot of us. So we had this talk in the Discord, you know, over on Dissect That Film. We were all like, hey, nope, he's right here. I'm not going to not watch the movies I grew up loving because of some stupid shit they spew out of their mouth now. So not even going to worry about that. But no, I love this. I love the characters. I'll be honest, I'm kind of curious what they're going to do when they finally pull the trigger on 5.
Is that a thing?
It is an actual thing.
Really?
Yeah, Mel is supposed to take the helm of it because obviously, you know, we lost Richard Donner. So
and
it's just murmurs.
He's a pretty good director.
He is, yes. So you can't discount that if he gets everyone back in. And honestly, it's not that far of a stretch. We've already gotten a new Beverly Hills Cop. We've already gotten, you know,
Bad Boys.
2 new Bad Boys. Yeah. So this one doesn't feel like, oh, why would you do it? Fucking everybody else is. Go ahead, give me Lethal Weapon 5. Mel wanted to die at the end of this one when they were filming.
No,
they were like, yeah, I want my character to drown and Murtaugh wake up from the coma and I'm dead.
No.
And they said, no, we're not doing that. And then he watched the movie and went, yep, I was wrong. You guys did it correctly. And now I'm kind of excited to do 5. They've had 5 starting off and on for a while, I think, while Richard Donner was still alive.
Did they do a show with like Sean William Scott or whatever his name is?
I didn't watch it.
And somebody else.
Charlie did.
Because when I was searching Lethal Weapon to watch it, that came up. I was like, the fuck?
No.
What is this?
No.
It's like a prequel reboot kind of thing.
Yeah, that stupid bullshit they try to do with TV shows. No one asked for it. No one wanted it. I don't know why you tried it. You're stupid. Don't ever do that.
I honestly don't even want part 5. Like, leave this little 4-part series
The
in
end
the
of
90s.
4 was perfect.
And
The
80s.
family was there. Everybody was okay.
That beautiful snapshot at the end of the whole family. Even got Leo in there. Like, they finally accept him.
Family.
They're family. And then all the snapshots, like in the scrapbook too, of just filming the movies.
I love that.
Stuff.
And it's all
great.
of the movies. It's like it's stuff from every one of them. So I love it. This one just makes me smile when I watch it. Also, a lot of people's first introduction to Jet Li.
Yep.
Being
That was right before Hero, wasn't it?
It was
I didn't
right
even
before
realize he was in
right
this.
before Hero released over here,
Yeah.
and
Hero was
then
his big American release.
that was his big American one. He did another one, and then it was Black Mask in the 2000s,
That
early
sounds right.
2000s. That one dropped. That was like his leading role
Mhm.
that they put him on. Which basically it's the Kato movie. If you've never seen the Black
Yes.
Mask, it's Jet Li as Kato,
As
not
Kato.
calling him Kato. But yeah, so we got introduced to Jet Li, and my God, I know they underutilized him. I will agree with the critics because of what I know Jet Li's capable of now. In 98, I'm just now being introduced to him. He was still a badass. They had to make him slow down. It was the whole Bruce Lee thing. Slow down, the camera can't see you. You're doing shit way too fast and it just looks like someone fell, even though you hit them 20 times. And the camera could not catch that. You're matching the shutter speed. But I like it. I like the story of this one. It's a little bit lighter. I read some of the stuff that they changed, that Butters was supposed to be gay, and they changed it partway through, and I went, I can see that. I can
Mhm.
see not just the comments they're making, but the way that he's acting in certain scenes, until you can tell that they changed it to him being the husband,
Baby daddy. Yeah.
the baby daddy. But they did point out he never talks to her the entire movie.
Yeah, he does.
Well, that's in.
No,
Well,
when
After
they-
the house burns down, they do the
they don't say a word to each other. He looks at her, she just looks at him, and he just lifts his hand up, and she's like,
No, he goes.
"That's."
I'll call you.
that-
He
they
says, I'll call you.
never say words to each other, though. I mean, we won't count that. We can, but that was all done after the rewrites of trying to make
Ah.
them into this, married couple and hiding it from Murtaugh. So it's interesting, especially when you watch this movie so many times where you're trying to catch all these little things that you find out, about production, and that this was written like 3 or 4 different times. But that's a Lethal Weapon thing. Lethal Weapon has been written and rewritten in every iteration we've ever gotten. Shane Black can write a great script, but that's a dark motherfucker when he writes stuff. It's going to be violent. It's going to be gritty. Fucking Riggs is going to commit suicide or some shit.
Whoa.
And then they're like, no, we can't do that. We want to keep him alive. And then they brought him back for 2. He wrote something and they're like, we can't do that. So they had to rewrite that again. And I think the same writer worked all the way up through part 4. And then they tweaked it as it went. So this was kind of like a play as you go. Did you guys happen to look at how long they filmed this or what the production schedule was? 8 months before release, the movie started filming.
That sounds fast.
8 months
Especially with all those action
before
scenes. That was-
release.
Those weren't easy to set up. Those
No,
cars being
And that's a
dragged
long movie to edit too, dude.
Yeah.
they were using the editor said they had to use I forget what it's called, a newer software that edited digitally to speed things up for them. But it was the only way they were going to get it done because they got the green light to do it. And then they were like, that's when the movie's coming out and we're not moving it.
Huh.
That's boom. I think
Fucking WB.
Yeah, it started filming in like January, February, and it was releasing that same year, which is just mind-boggling. So, Anna, did you notice the trend, since you've watched all these all together, of Lethal Weapon openers? How it always starts with some epic thing that happens.
Yes.
And they've carried it through every movie.
Love
and
it.
They've gone through literally blowing up a building. That building was scheduled for demolition that they saved the cat out of and everything. They had one shot to get it right because they had like 8 cameras around, one take because that building was coming down for real.
Yeah.
And got that filmed. I like this one. This one's a little bit safer. And I think because of the timeline, they had to do something simpler, like blowing up the gas station. Jackie shook her head the whole time. I'm like, I love this movie. She goes, that was stupid. That guy goes flying across the air like the Rocketeer and gets stuck in the gas truck. And then it blows up. And I'm like, Alex, stop it. I like
it's goofy as shit, but it works. It also feels kind of RoboCop-y or
Oh, it does.
like
where the
bad
gas station
RoboCop.
blows up and then he walks out. Yes.
and he's in like it just has that feel. And then the fact that they're giving us a lore dump while hunkered down behind this car in the middle of this fight, piss pouring rain, with a guy with a flamethrower on him,
Flamethrower, yeah.
blowing shit up in the middle of a street. He's like,
Just
well,
indiscriminately. We have
Yeah.
no idea what this guy's fucking doing.
And like, what the fuck was he doing? And Murtaugh's like, no, you can't. You're gonna be a dad. And he's like, what? And it's also like that kind of, you're friends with each other's family to the point where they're gonna tell somebody a secret, but tell you not to tell the other one. That happens quite a few times in this. And then he's like, oh yeah, well, while we're at it, Rianne's pregnant too. You're gonna be a grandfather. And he's like, what? It's just,
she ain't married.
I know. And then he convinces him to strip down to his underwear, and he's got on some red, like Valentine's Day boxers with white
big
hearts
or something, right?
He's like, go over there and get his attention. You can't just walk. You need to like show him that you're there. Flap your arms like a chicken. And he's going, I don't want to die in my underwear.
He's turning around. Shoot the little valve. Shoot the little valve. But that's what I expect in my Lethal Weapons, and it sets the mood for the rest of the movie. It's like, okay, we're like, you're right. And I think it's the expedited filming. How do we tell everyone what's happened in 6 years between movies? Let's just do it in this segment that no one really should be talking much about. But here we go. Cops are over there getting blown up on the other side. Cars are getting, caught on fire. They're getting shot at, but they're hunkered down like, oh, yeah, you're going to be a dad. Oh, you're going to be a grandpa.
Like huge life-changing moments in each of their lives.
It happens all the time in these movies. And later on in the movie, Mel Gibson is like, they think Murtaugh, excuse me. Yeah, Murtaugh.
Yeah,
He's on the take because he's got some extra cash.
Oh, he's so good.
Flipping money out to his kids like it's nothing. Here you go. Here's some.
Yeah.
And Riggs rightfully says, look, did you get a raise that I didn't hear about? Later on in the film, in the middle of a gunfight, finds out that Murtaugh's wife is a ghostwriter for some smutty novel, a bodice ripper, as my mother would call them.
Ebony Clark.
Ebony, was it?
Ebony Clark.
Ebony Clark, right.
Yep.
And in the middle of this firefight, they're talking about, hey, are you on the take? I'm not on the take. My wife's writing a book or something like that. And it's just,
it's out of nowhere.
Conversation like this.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. And of course, the whole, are you boinking Ebony Clark? It's just
that cracked Pete up. He was in the chat earlier.
I was dying.
Knew like, that was going to get Pete.
No. Oh, I guess I am boinking
I guess
her.
I am
boinking her.
And the look of joy on Danny Glover's face, like, fuck yeah, I'm boinking Ebony Clark.
It's that
He's
realization.
A simple man. He's a simple man, yeah.
There's a funny thing if you catch it when Rene Russo's character's talking to Mel on the beach, and she tells him about the IA thing, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I try to get him to take bribes all the time," and she's like smacks him like, "Don't say that! Don't say that!" If you think about it, he has.
Yes.
In part 2,
the money
stack of money, he goes, "Why don't you take it? Do some good with it." Yeah. He's like, no, it's drug money. It's bad. It's blood money. I can't take it.
The cargo
like,
container.
He's not lying. He has told him to take. It's not a bribe, but he told him to take money from.
I noticed that too. I was like, he did say that.
Was that when he was fixing his house up? That's where he needed a little influx of cash to finish the house.
Was it part 2 that he was doing the remodel, or part 3? No, part 3, because Leo's the real estate agent.
True.
So he came back in part 3. That's also where they used a fucking nail gun that's not attached to the fucking air compressor.
Oh, now you sound like Jackie. Don't you give me that shit.
They also, I think that one was electric, but they don't push the safety. So I will fix that one as well. You didn't push the safety. You got to do that.
Guy
but people
flew
die
into
with
a gas tank.
Yeah, it does. I love the boat segment in this. I think it's probably one of my favorites is the shark and Joe Pesci and trying to do the boat terms. And that's a fucking word. Yes, that's a word.
I sent them that video. I was rewatching it the other day and I was just crying. It's so funny. He's like, aft, AFT. And that's a fucking word. Like he's
fucking
just
word.
fed up. And then he's
Port-
like, yeah, port side or whatever. And I'm right there with him in this moment too, because I feel the same way. He's like, everybody gets around water and suddenly they become fucking nautical. Astern, vast ye landlubbers.
Yes.
Pump your fucking ass. And he's just like,
bilge pumps, pump your fucking ass. I love his tick. He has this tick of just goes nuts and starts cussing his off the cuff, man.
so
But I
funny.
do you want Leo to shoot the shark? What do you mean he's gonna shoot the shark? Gonna mount that damn thing. And it sets it up where they meet the smugglers and
Mhm.
the story's a little loose. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Counterfeiting and
Counterfeiting.
smuggling,
Human trafficking.
Human trafficking. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's real bad stuff.
yeah, it's bad stuff. I think I'm trying to remember what the original script was. I think the original script was like literal terrorists and like bombs or something, and they decided to go a little bit more lighthearted with it. So they're like, well, counterfeiting and human trafficking is a thing too, so let's go that route.
Oh, it's more lighthearted.
Yeah, counterfeiting. It won't attract. It's a lot harder to get bombs across state lines than it is people, sadly.
Yeah.
And counterfeiting it's easy to move those little plates around.
It's
should be
very
way
easily
easier
like you can
than
put it in
taking
a
bombs
notebook.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
The only downside is this is also the only one that they don't deal with a bomb. So I always like them dealing with bombs in the
the
movies.
red wire or the blue wire?
Yeah.
Cut the red wire. No,
Grab the cat. Yes, it's going to be us laughing about most of these movies because that's how much fun I have with these.
They're fun.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This one, there's some good action in this one. It's
the
paced
car
well.
chase is
That's
amazing.
what Pete
Oh,
read my
dude, the
mind.
car
That car
chase.
chase on the highway.
On the highway with
Oh.
a house with a half a house.
It goes on forever. He's in the half of the house. The plastic flies off, and he's on like the underside of a kitchen table that's on top of the plastic, and he's sliding and surfing through traffic. It's nuts, and it just
That is-
it's an and then car chase
Yeah.
thing. Man,
Oh,
it's epic though.
It's such a Michael Bay feel. Like that whole thing. You remember like Bad Boys 2 where they're throwing the cars off the car hauler
Yeah.
across the freeway and stuff. That's what this feels like. They're like, okay, we need a really, really epic scene in this movie. And, a car like Danny Glover yelling out the car, doing the siren. So
That is fucking. I get my right arm for a siren. Ah! Ah!
starts yelling out the window. But Mel
He's
Gibson
so
can't
precious.
quite get through the window, and Danny has to come back over. They play with the age on this movie so well too. Mel does the boxing scene, and he gets his ass kicked, and he fakes the shoulder injury. They
Which is
talk
a
pretty
callback
openly.
to the first film where he popped it back in. I love how these films are connected.
Yeah, the
Oh,
continuity.
when he does the straight jacket, and he's like, I can
The
get out of
bit.
this, and he just pops that thing
Yeah, when
out.
they had his ass tied up at the end of that, I already know. I said they set that up great.
Yep. No, it works so well. But yeah, I love the stunts again. It's 98 still. I mean, almost. I think every one of these is practical. I don't think there was
Yeah,
anything.
fuck yeah, 'cause you could
Anywhere where there was
You could tell a couple of scenes where Mel's stunt double was in there on,
Oh,
on
I
that
could
car
see
chase.
stunt double.
So no,
Yeah.
but that right there tells me it is practical. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So yeah, those 90s stunts, man.
Yeah,
Chef's
I think it's
kiss.
a lot. There's especially during the highway one, you can see the stunt double quite clearly
On the
And then at
roof when
and
he
then
jumps.
at the end fight, with the forklifts and everything going on
Oh,
around
yeah,
in
yeah,
there,
yeah.
you can
Mhm.
tell where they use the stunt double on that. But I mean, he's playing 40 in this movie, but I gotta say, I think he was pushing 50.
Was he?
By the time he was doing
Well,
this
that makes
movie.
sense if the first film was
Almost 10,
87,
11
10
years. Yeah.
previous.
He had that
Yeah.
wafty hair.
That
Yeah.
hair of his is it's so arrogant. The hair is arrogant.
He has like the old. He's like grew up into the older man hair in this one.
Yeah, he's got the
It's-
haircut now.
He's got a haircut.
Yeah, see, I do miss my Mel mullet. I
Yeah,
always
it's
love the
epic.
mullets he's rocking.
That's such a
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
you call it. It's the John Rambo kind of look too. Just
Right.
a little bit of curl to it, not a lot. It's done up well.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, these movies are set up to be a perfect pacing, a good mixture of fast-paced action. This one gets a little bit more in the storytelling. That's my issue with 3. 3, even though I like the action in it, the story in that one's kind of like, nah. Cop killer bullets. You've got
okay.
I forget the cop that is bad in that one. What his name
he's
was.
a pain in the fucking ass. A lot of these villains, man,
Yeah.
they push it to the point where at the end you just cannot wait to see them get it.
You get Gary Busey in part 1. Iconic. I love Gary Busey in that one.
You want a shot at the title?
Yeah. You get the other South African guy that can do the fights.
Whole
Not
apartheid thing.
Yeah. You got the head guy and then his henchman that does
Diplomatic
the capoeira.
community.
Yeah.
Fucking love that.
It's
And
just
then
been revoked.
It's so good.
Jack Travis is the bad guy in the third one.
Travis, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, so he was one of my favorite villains in No Escape. That's one of my favorites that he's done. Oh yeah, love it. Well, we'll do that one day. But yeah, that was more along the lines of the cop killer bullets and crooked cops and who's on the take. 3 up the ante a little bit more. It's a little bit bigger now. We're dealing with, the triads. We're dealing with gangsters. Uncle Benny.
This motherfucker.
My favorite character in this movie. Hands
Hard to argue.
down.
He's wonderful.
I love this guy.
Bloody
I'm not
marvelous.
even upset that
Bloody
it's not
marvelous.
David Lopan. I like this guy.
You could only get, hell. I don't remember his name. God damn it, Pete.
I know.
What's wrong
I'm
with
trying
you?
to look up what his
Hong.
name was
Wait.
again. Well, James Hong was Lopan.
Yes.
This is not Lopan. This
No.
is
yes. What do I mean?
Kim Chan. Yeah.
Okay.
Kim Chan. You okay, Pete?
No.
I'm not saying your computer's lagging. I'm saying you're lagging right now.
I'm behind.
But it's Kim Chan who plays Uncle Benny.
Mm.
I adore this character because he comes off so, hard, strict. That first time you meet him, with Jet Li, they kill that fucking senator, governor, whatever the fuck he is that gets him those fake passports. He seems hard-toothed. And then Danny Glover and Mel Gibson go into his restaurant later to shake him down, and it's some of the funniest fucking shit I have ever seen in my life.
Oh man, they wreak havoc. I mean, well, Riggs wreaks havoc wherever he goes, regardless.
Does trouble find
he's a
you?
master
It
of
kind of
chaos.
knows where I am at all times.
At all times.
That's the epitome of Riggs right there. That statement of it troubles us seems to know where I am at all times.
Mhm.
But this is just him. I love his Three Stooges. He always brings that in to the things, the way he acts in these. This one, he does the good, the bad, the ugly whistle whenever he gets into something doing the stare downs, but dealing with Uncle Benny, then starts fucking with Jet Li. And he's like, oh, he doesn't speak English, huh? So I guess he wouldn't understand asshole or shithead. Or he's like,
That,
I think
that stare down was intense.
yeah,
No
because then he goes,
kidding.
I think he does understand what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Uncle Benny's getting in the middle, but then
And-
Mel's like, all right, let's go this way. That's not a door. Everyone, Murtaugh, Butters, everyone. No, door. No, this is way faster. Takes his gun, smashes that
Makes that
fucking
giant
mirror
window.
Insane.
so fast. Then sets off the sprinkler system. So not only do I get that chaos, set it, boom, off, boom, love it. Everything soaking wet. Fucking Uncle Benny. This is terrible.
He's fed up, man.
And I don't care what anyone says. Fried rice is fucking funny in this movie,
It's-
okay?
It's fried rice, you plick.
You pick. I love that dude.
Oh my God. Die. I had forgotten about that line, and I lost it.
Love it.
So funny.
Fried rice,
So
you
damn
pick.
funny. But I want to go back real quick to Mel and
Yeah, go ahead.
Jet Li's first encounter. When they're sizing each other up, it takes Mel a couple of moments to go, oh shit, this guy's for reals.
Mm-hmm.
And you could see it in his face because he's just being Mel. He's just being a dick and riling feathers.
He's trying to get that rise out of someone,
But,
to
but
get that
then-
reaction.
Then the fighter in him, he translates his eyes
Yes.
what he's looking at, and it's so it's an unspoken look.
It's a
at each
killer
other.
stare,
And
you know.
yeah, he knew, because Mel was that
Yep.
15, 20 years ago.
I
when he
mean,
was in
technically
Special
still
Forces.
is, but he's softer a little bit now, but
You
he
give him
knows
a break.
it.
He's 15,
Yeah.
20 years older, and he
He is the lethal weapon.
Anymore. Right.
Yeah.
He's not in his prime anymore. And by God, Jet Li is in his prime. And you can sense it. It's such a good exchange.
No,
It
it
sent chills down my spine.
It sets the mood for who Jet Li is and what he does. And they show us too. He fucking takes out that boat captain from the beginning of the movie like that. I mean, just beats the shit out of him up top. And then that gives you the reveal that his prayer beads have the garrote wire inside of it. And he just fucking chokes that motherfucker out. I love it. I love little things like that. I love, the little bit of mix of, the cultures that we get in this one. They go down to Chinatown and do this. If they chase those guys, the one guy just takes off running because they're chasing him, but he's not actually involved in any of it.
You're a cop with a badge and a gun. Of course I'm going to run.
Right. And if you get Johnny Cochran, I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
I get Johnny Cochran. He fights for me.
Yeah.
If you work there, what's the specials? What's today? Wednesday.
Fried lice.
Fried lice. Damn it, Pete took my joke. No, it's God, dude. I adore this movie, man. I have so much fun. We're trying really, really hard to just not walk through it, because all we would do is just sit here and go, this line was funny, and laugh, laugh, laugh. This line was hilarious, laugh, laugh, laugh. Gunshot, gunshot, laugh, laugh, laugh. I don't want to do that. I want to hit the high points and just kind of the feel of this movie. Also, I love that the Lethal Weapons in 4 movies, they've done really well at keeping the same cast as it goes through.
The
Murtaugh's
captain
family,
is the captain. Murtaugh's family. That they were kids when they started this, and they're 10 plus years older now.
Exactly.
So, definitely 10 plus years older.
Yeah, we've
It's
seen
like
them
you've
grow
watched it-
up.
Yeah,
exactly what I was going to
literally
say.
on screen.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
I
I
mean,
don't know if any of those kids have done anything else. Murtaugh's oldest is a fine looking young lady, and I'm very surprised she didn't have a career. I mean, she just has that Hollywood face.
Does she
about
make
her.
you want to buy rubbers?
Yeah, I would.
I was waiting for Anna to pop, because that's
Pete's face.
If that's
was
the
like-
conditions I have to boink Murtaugh's oldest, then yes. I would.
I'm telling him you said that.
that was the contractor in 3. I don't know. She makes me want to buy rubber.
Yeah, that. And he
I was
turns
watching
the TV up.
commercials.
Oh man.
What contractors working at 9:00 at night too? Because they're all watching this late commercial, getting ready to record it.
Overtime.
I don't know.
maybe
She
they're
makes me want to buy rubbers.
working
Love
on
it.
a road. Shit, they got people working on I-70 24/7.
That's 24/7, man. That's 24/7, 365
Yeah,
for
sure is.
I-70 and 270.
Uh-huh.
That's all that's going to happen on that one. All right, well let's do a commercial read here real quick, because we got one more after this, so I'm almost practiced up on this, and then we'll get back into the movie.
You want a war? Well, you got it right after this.
I'm back. All right, so as everyone should know by now, there is a total of 17 shows participating in the month of action. So I am going to quickly go through the list and let everyone know who you should be looking for. 99% of this is Instagram. Like, seriously, go on Instagram. If you don't have an account there, you're a boomer like Pete, and you've only just learned what a podcast
Boomer.
was.
Proud Gen X.
I know,
bitches.
but I'm a Gen X too, and I have to make it sound like you're older than me. So Anna's an elder millennial, so I can't even take that one, because I'm at
Nina's
80.
too, right?
Yeah, I'm at 80, so I'm at the end of Gen X
The very
and
end,
still just before millennial. So I don't know. I hate where I sit. All right, here we go. So we have our brothers over at Flicks and Friends doing one action movie this month that should be dropping by now. I'd say it's out. The Baron's Hideout, Anna, they are rocking horror action movies. I know by the time this drops, there should be at least 2 episodes out.
Yeah,
By the
at least 2. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dissect That Film. Parker went heavy. I know I said it before.
Sure did.
He went summer blockbuster. It's insane. Make sure you're checking him out. Mickey over on B Action, my co-host, has a show called Play for Keeps. As we are recording, he is doing his YouTube channel about R-rated action movie figures and
guys later then.
cartoons. Yeah, I don't even get to go play because I'm here. It's okay. I love you
Sorry,
guys.
you can't
but
go
I
to your
love-
friend's house.
Mom,
You
I
gotta
wanna
go to work.
go.
You gotta work over here.
So, but you can. He does it live on Mondays, but you can check it out anytime. So I will be watching that later. We got the fellas over at Movie Dumpster, Video Villa, Pete's Good Beer Bad Movie Night. Pete, please tell me it's coming out.
Tomorrow morning at 5:30. It's
All
already scheduled.
right.
Yay!
That's what I
And
want to hear.
there's a very funny edit toward the beginning. You'll know it when you hear it.
Oh, fantastic. Look forward to it. Also, check out Captain Steve over at Bucket of Chum has joined into it. Sorry we didn't get you on this one. I totally forgot there was a shark in it. Maybe next time.
He needs to use that
we
for
have-
future reference, though. I
That's
need
right.
to tell
Well,
him that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can put
you
that
know,
on his show, and then we'll go and do this one again.
And talk about it again.
I'd be
That's right.
all right with that.
The ladies over at Doom Generation, you can be checking them out. They're doing Demolition Man as part of their sci-fi July, but they're counting that towards their month of action pick. Geeks with Beard podcast. We got Daniel over there doing the comics, Demolition Man, and I think one more with action in the name of it. Old Man Brad is pulling some treats from Tubi for everyone to have some fun with. Bad Movies, Worst People. We just had one of them on B Action. It'll be at the end of the month, but I recorded it yesterday. So figure that out. Time, space continuum, people. But yeah, we had them on. Extra Spooky Surge rocking out some music videos on Instagram. We also have B Movie Brain. His artwork is
Killing it.
It's
That's-
absolutely killing it.
just killing it.
Murdering it. It's
Exactly.
that
just
picture of the guitar flamethrower. was
the doof.
special.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Just wait till you see the Escape from New York. It's amazing stuff like that.
Really, I'm excited.
Yes. And last but not least, Brainbuster Video that did our Steel Frontier custom VHS that we are giving away. We actually drew the name the other day because we
I
recorded
want
our
to know.
final episode. I'm making Dustin wait. And believe me, someone that does not have impulse control is Dustin. And making him wait.
Oh,
He's
really?
biting at the bit, man.
Yeah, he
He's
is. He is.
itching.
He's going to break off the leash. Me and Mickey are like holding him back. And he's just over there just pulling on that chain. Just ready to go. Barking at every neighbor that runs by.
Yeah.
Guess who won? Guess who won? Guess who
Anybody
won?
anytime somebody messages in the chat, he's like, guess what? I know the winner.
Yep, I already know the winner. Yeah, so do three of us, Dustin. There's three of us that know who the winner is. All right, that's the end of that. Live read over. Mickey, get me out of here.
I didn't come here to talk. Lucky for you, they did.
So I like that we did this last time, so I want to do it again. I want to talk about our favorite scenes of the movie. Pete, what's your favorite scene of Lethal Weapon 4?
That scene in Uncle Benny's restaurant is probably
Oh, man.
my favorite. The final fight is incredible, but the one that makes me laugh the most is the Uncle Benny restaurant. Fried lice, you plick.
It's hilarious.
It's so good. And it sets up the end of the movie really well with that stare down between Gibson and Jet Li.
It does.
It-
And the
you-
fact that that Jet Li kills Uncle Benny like
Yeah.
mercilessly.
like out of nowhere, like
Yeah.
they're in the middle of counterfeiting this stuff, and he sneaks up behind him. Blech.
Yep.
Just dead.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
He got a rough death, man.
If
Getting
yeah,
strangled like that is. Ooh.
you know you're gonna die. There's
Yeah,
nothing
man.
You can do.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And he's old and frail. It didn't
Yeah.
take long.
I like
Charlie.
Jet Li's when he says like if we were still in China, you'd already be dead.
Yeah.
He says that a few
And
times.
I believe that. Like,
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Badass.
Anna, what about you? What's your favorite scene in Lethal Weapon 4?
Got to be the boat scene for sure. Because it's a great mixture of everything. It's a great mixture of action. It's a great mixture of heartfelt moments. We get a little bit more, after that intro lore dump. they kind of touch more on because it's almost 9 months later, and they're about to pop. So we get a little bit there. We get the comedy with Joe Pesci. There's a fucking shark. The bad guys roll in. There's
it
a
looks
great
like a squish pillow, doesn't it? Like
yeah.
you just
I'm
want to
gonna pet
hug
it.
it.
I'll pet that shark.
It's such a sweet pie. Just let's go back in the water.
And then when it's sinking in the fucking shark, he just slides back in.
It comes back.
He's like, "It's the shark," and then Leo's like, "Oh, no!" Just flailing. It's
Him
just
talking to the reporter, and I pushed him out of the way of the barrel, and then there was this shark.
And he says the F word, and he's like, "Wait, I can say that, right?" And he's like, "You can, but we can't air it." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that big darn shark."
Darn
Because he says
shark.
big fucking shark. It's so good. It's got everything in it. It's great.
Yeah. And it's a great beginning to the movie, aside from the flamethrower guy.
For sure.
I'm going to kind of do what Pete did. My favorite comedy is The Dentist Office, when they are
getting high as a
interrogating
kite.
Dude.
Uncle Biddy, and they're all on laughing gas. And he's like, what you got there? He's like, my nut cup. He just starts sniffing the gas out of they're
I'm sleeping with my wife's two sisters.
Uncle Benny's just having a ball.
He's a real
throwing up
one.
the peace sign.
It's gonna suck when she finds out.
He's like, why'd you call him my son-in-law? Why'd you call him my son-in-law? I thought he was he. Nuh-uh, I'm he. My baby is having your baby. Comedy-wise, that one cracks me up, makes my face hurt. I have so much fun with that. All while Joe Pesci's getting tortured like Little Shop of Horrors, when Steve Martin is the dentist and he gets off on people drilling out the root canals.
I thought that too.
And you get Joe Pesci, he grabs that dude's like bow tie. Give me this, and he's holding on to, but he's yelling like, "It's all clear," as he's screaming so they can hear him go through. Everything about that's hilarious. And then fucking Murtaugh lays Riggs out, right? Like the camera is just out onto the sidewalk, and Riggs goes flying, and you hear that punch. The fuck did you punch me for? Did you keep it a secret? Yeah, but he's the one that did it. Punch him. It's so fucking funny. But yeah, the action, I think, is I'm a little torn because I like the gunfight at the end, with the Chinese consulate and
that was
the triads and stuff like that. But I also like the boat scene too, as far as action. But I think I'm gonna stick with the end part, because you think the movie's over, and there's still like 30 minutes left of the movie when it rolls up onto that. Now the end family thing is a little longer. I think the movie itself, this movie would be like an hour 45 tops. But they add the whole pregnancy giving birth thing at the end. But I like everything leading up to it, them trying to find ammo, the fact that 5 guys thought they could roll up on the triads, the Chinese consulate, fuck over the deal and walk out of there for some damn reason.
I know.
Beyond me, like, guys, backup's a thing. Like, I don't know, like, everyone knows that Murtaugh's house has already been blown up and caught fire. Why? For the love of God.
That's really irresponsible. But you also don't have a great movie without a couple of assholes.
You got to have some of that. But I got a bone to pick with the females now.
Well, you be careful.
I got a bone to pick with females right now.
Okay.
So Murtaugh and Riggs come home. Murtaugh's changing his shirt. Weird cars out front. And his Trish and Leanne are there, and Rene Russo, and they're being held hostage by the triads. Jet Li's there. Love bring the laser on Riggs' gun back into play, all this other stuff. When by Riggs doing that, they get the upper hand. Rene Russo grabs the gun from the other guy. It's that's a hold down. They all throw their guns down, and Murtaugh looks at Trish and Leanne and says, "Get out of the house. Go." And they leave the house. Who's back in the fucking house when they set it on fire? Trish and Leanne are back tied up in their fucking house, which means they didn't run away. They stood in the fucking yard. Someone outside brought them back in because they didn't listen to Murtaugh to go. Get. Check on us in an hour. Don't come back.
Called the cops.
I do this to Jackie all the time. I look at her and I go, "You're the reason we're going to die in the zombie apocalypse. Because when I tell you something, you do the opposite. When I say leave, don't worry about me. I got it. Leave." Nope, they're tied back up in the house. And little old Ping has to come in and save the day. I love plot armor just as much as anyone else.
He's cute.
Ping is cute. Safety scissors and all.
I know.
Through the duct tape.
I'm
not hating on it.
If it was any sort of rope,
If it had zip
never
ties,
gotten cut through.
no,
done.
wouldn't have got out of there. Which I'm also sitting there going, guys, you're really held up by duct tape to not be able to get out of there, and safety scissors saved the day. Nitpick on my part, but Trish and Leanne, let's get the fuck out of Leanne, you've already been kidnapped. Okay? You've already been in a hostage situation. When Murtaugh says, "Get the fuck out," get the fuck out. It's not that hard. Small nitpick. Sorry, ladies. That I just have to.
That's fair.
I just have to. Hannah's over there going, I can't even defend this right now.
I probably would have done the same thing, honestly.
Waited outside for the boys to come out.
But
Or ran back
it's
in.
the 90s. They probably wouldn't have had a cell phone on them. I'm thinking like today.
no.
No, if it was today, I would have just like stood open in the yard. I feel like I would have went and gotten a car or something, or went and hid.
Go to the neighbor's house. Go to the neighbor's house.
Run to the neighbor's house. That's fair.
You're in a subdivision and it's daytime. It's not even nighttime. Because when they
Broad
come out,
fucking daylight.
all the neighbors are coming out. Run to the neighbor's house. Hey, our shit's on fire and our husbands are tied up in this fire. Call police and come help. Not let's stand around. I don't even think they left the house. I think they went to the kitchen, made a sandwich, just did all this other dumb
Got a
shit.
spray.
She's like, "No, I can't leave. I got to go get my passport." Do you know how much of a pain in the ass it is if I got to go get a new passport because mine burned up?
Yep.
So she's running around trying to gather up shit, as they would, and just be like, "Okay, now we're
Don't
calling."
forget the wedding pictures. Yeah, get the
Wedding
pictures.
birth certificate,
Yeah.
Meemaw's recipe book.
Birth certificates are easy to get, though.
It's just go. Get out the house. Go and get.
Do you have extra, Anna?
Well, I mean, all you gotta do is go to the health department. At least here, where I'm at. And be
I
like,
think it
"Hey,
is.
I need a copy of my birth certificate."
They're like, "Well, how do we know it's you? We need to see your birth certificate before
give
we
you
can
birth
give
No,
you
you have to have your
social
social security number and your social security card and your ID.
You'd be like, "It's on my birth certificate. Can't you just look at it right there that you're about to give me a copy of? You want to take a little ink stamp of my foot and compare it and see if it matches the little one that's on there?" I don't know. All right, end of the movie. They bust in on this stuff. We find out that Jet Li's trying to free the four fathers. One of them is a brother. They're high-end gangsters in the triad.
They were like the baddest of
Yeah,
the baddest.
Baddest of the bad, yet they're being held in a warehouse, the consulate.
They weren't. They're trying to be bought back, right? And
Yeah, they're trying to buy them
somehow
back with
they got
funny money.
Captured in China, and they were being used as bait or whatever. I don't know.
Well, we figure out that the general guy is crooked, so he's
Yeah,
doing
he's
this deal,
for money.
and he's going to give it to him. And the triad aren't going to use real money, even though I bet they had enough, so they print money. And the whole thing is the people being smuggled in. Some of them were this artists that could do the engravings family, and they were using them as leverage to get him here, to get him to finish the job. Yada, 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 yada. Again, it's a very loose plot device for the movie that it suffices.
Yeah.
You know, they give a nice tender moment with Murtaugh and Hong, was that his name?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The patriarch of
Uh-huh.
the group of people that do the cool thing where he gives them a watch. First time he's ever had tequila. I'm like, motherfucker, you just drink tequila straight?
Yeah.
Like who drinks straight tequila?
Feet.
And then
I got
give
some
it to
right here.
someone that's never had tequila and just act like it's water. It's
It's
fine. You'll be fine.
It's fine.
I'm sure dudes had some sake or something similar, but I'm like, not tequila, man. That just it doesn't go down smooth.
You're not drinking the right kind of tequila.
Probably not. I'm a cheap date. You can get the cheap stuff. I don't give a fuck.
That's kind of how I am too. Yeah. Honestly.
Just tell me it's tequila. I don't give a shit. I'm a whiskey man though. It's like I
Same, yeah.
rarely with tequila's usually in something mixed. It's about the only time I have actual tequila.
Yeah, I never just go out and buy a bottle of tequila. It's
No,
either
I did-
whiskey or vodka.
I did that one time in my 20s, you know, do
Vodka.
the salt and lime and all that bullshit. I'm like, nope, not for me. That's too many steps. I just want to drink it.
You get them out of order.
Exactly. It's the lick slut. I don't know.
You sniff the salt. You
Sniff the
put the
salt.
lime in your ear, and you
I
throw
ain't
the
doing
shot at your
any
friend
sniffing. I
before
don't
you-
know how
the
some people
drink.
do the tequila through their nose. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. No,
I did that
no.
inadvertently once, but that's a story for another day.
I've coughed and sneezed at the same time, and I'm sure
That's what
stuff like
happened. Coughed and sneezed while I was taking a shot, and
It
then all of a
burns.
sudden you're drunk because it's all in
It's
your
in
sinuses.
your brain at
Oh,
that
yeah.
point.
Oh boy, instant drunk.
It's on the interstate. Boom! It's right up there. Doesn't have to go the long way
It
around.
really is.
Oh god, I am so I don't want to just keep telling all the jokes of the movie. That's my only issue with doing this movie.
I do
It's
have a few
just-
little picks myself.
Go for
Like
it.
for instance,
You drive for a minute.
like whenever after we get past the boat scene and all that cleaned up and they're all coming home and we finally get our first shot of Lorna, Renee Russo, after, you know, of the first shot of the movie. And she's real pregnant, you know, and I don't know, she is just overacting, I feel like, in this moment. She's and even when they're walking on the beach some, like she's being just too like I don't know, too look at me, you know, if that makes
Erratic.
sense. Yeah, maybe she's playing on the pregnancy thing
I
a
think
little
that's
bit.
what she's doing. That's
Yeah.
what because she blames pregnancy brain on what she's saying. and
Right.
Maternity
I
brain,
think
yeah.
the direction was please act frazzled, and she just went overly frazzled.
And like she
for-
laughed a little too long at a joke that wasn't really that funny, and I was like, that was my
Yeah.
first red flag. I was like, what? Ain't that
Yeah.
funny? You know, he
She
ain't that
does
good
tone it-
looking.
She does tone it down later. I do like what she does later on, especially when Ping gets involved and
Yeah,
the-
She tones it down. Mhm.
and then she gets in, is able to do the fight scene where they are just about to before they get took hostage. She kicks the shit out of that one dude.
Yeah,
which
that
is
was awesome. I was like, are they gonna have her fight? Because I know she can.
Yep.
And then they did. I was like, fuck yeah, man. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
I think it would have been a disservice if they used the pregnancy as an excuse to not let her be a badass
For sure.
because she was such a badass in part 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
it's like
She
you
was
get-
nigh the equal of Riggs.
yeah, she was
they-
female
Yeah.
Riggs. That's kind of how they play it up in part 3.
And she was
is-
just equally as crazy.
yeah,
and-
she still works
which
for
probably you get a baby in your belly and you're already a little nuts. You're going to be super extra nuts.
That's fair.
One of
I'm
the-
sorry to all of our pregnant listeners right now.
I'm a mom. I can say that shit. I've got a card. I see this card. It says I can do what I want.
You have
I
the
do what I
card.
want.
Pete ain't got that card.
Well, they know by now. It's Pete. If you've been listening long enough to like get pregnant and be like about to pop, then you should know by now.
That's right.
It's fine.
All right. What was your other thought there, Pete?
And I'm sorry, were you?
No, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, okay. So I think part of Anna's problem was one of my favorite parts. The fast dialogue. These people have been doing this for a long time with each other. So there's not a whole lot. You can tell the people who haven't been part of the franchise, Chris Rock, as long, because they will say a line and then somebody else will say a line. They'll say a line and somebody else will say a line. It's nice and smooth. Don't get me wrong. One does a fine job of acting. But when you've done 3 films and you've got Danny Glover and Mel Gibson just back and forth, like we would if we're walking around in the park saying, "Hey, look, there's the blah," and just kind of talking over each other and still understanding everything. One of my favorite parts was Rene Russo on the beach. In fact, when they were talking back and forth, they're having this I don't say aggressive conversation, but spirited conversation. Like, oh no, you cannot tell Murtaugh that Chris Rock is the baby daddy and this and that. And Mel Gibson's like, oh, you're killing me. You got to tell. Now you have to tell me. You can't. Just that back and forth is like what a couple of old friends do all the time. They just kind of. My wife and I do it all the time as we're laughing,
I appreciated that.
giggling at each other.
I did appreciate that.
It also harkens back to like some of the old black and white movies, some of the old stuff like the old comedies where it is. You almost have to watch it at a slower speed with subtitles to get all the jokes. If you've ever seen a Marx Brothers film, perfect example.
Oh, Fast Talk.
It is rapid fire, Abbott and Costello. Bang, 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 bang. Yep. The jokes are coming fast and loose and from every single direction. And if you laugh once, you're going to miss the next two jokes.
Yes.
I felt like they were playing a little bit in that old timey Hollywood rapid fire dialogue. It made me happy because I do love watching those old movies. Not pretentiously. I genuinely like some older films, and this brought me back to that. They really, it's a real comfort level when you have acting prowess like that with your cast, and they're just able to just lay into each other back and forth. It's unusual these days. This type of acting, I think, isn't very prevalent these days, and it made me smile.
Yeah, and it really shows their chemistry too, and how well they get along. And we also see how they've grown from part 3 to part 4 in their relationship. So I did like that scene on the beach, especially with the dialogue between the two. It's just I feel like in some moments there at the beginning, even like whenever they're talking about the book. And she's reading the smut book from Ebony Clark. That was great. I didn't think it's just like, I felt like she came in hot. I wonder if maybe that was one of the first scenes she filmed or something.
It could be.
Maybe she came
trying to find her level.
Yeah. I just felt like she was a little too high, a little too hot. You know what I mean? The acting was still great, just too much. Come back a little bit.
That was making her so hot. Anna.
You know what? Good point.
You read that Ebony Clark books?
Not that you were discrediting, the fact of other actors in here, but I got to give some props to the way Chris Rock and Joe Pesci were able to just come back and forth off of each other, almost fluidly, just the way, because they're two comedians that can do that type of. I'm not saying that you were saying Chris Rock was not a good actor, didn't blend in well, but he is the fresh face, so there is that little bit that he's got to overcome, but. From Pesci tailing him, and he's in the back of the car, and he's like, "Where are you taking the perp?" And Chris Rock's doing his classic Chris Rock. Oh, because I'm black, I'm going to be the perp.
That's Chris Rock through and through.
Yeah.
License, registration, urine sample, all that. Holding the gun, holding the badge.
Here's my badge.
He's like, I got one of those too, and he's holding up his fucking badge and all this other stuff. But then where they're doing the phone thing in the police department, and they. It's that bond all of a sudden that they get, that they're like on the same page. He's like, I wouldn't even call my daddy for 3 hours. Somebody got my number and called Afghanistan. He's like, that's what they do. They get you, scan your numbers, and then they fuck you. They fuck you all the time. They do all this other, and then Mel calls Joe Pesci. He's like, this is Lil Gates.
This is costing me money. Because it did.
Can you find my nuts? He's like, what? Could you shut the fuck up? Shut And then he gets him mad, and he's like, oh, yeah, you sound like a telephone tough guy. Oh, you think I'm a tough? What the fuck am I still talking to you? Hangs up the phone. It was that type of banter and timing that just makes me smile when I watch this. This is just a fun movie to watch and enjoy. Is it as good as part 1 or part 2? Which to me, part 1 and part 2 are kind of interchangeable. There's times part 1 I like better. There's times part 2 I like better. But if I want the fun one, I'm watching part 4.
Part 2. Part 4.
Yeah, part 4.
Part four,
Part 4
is the most fun.
Is the most fun, the most. When I say energetic, it's just a lot of energy in the movie. Just a lot of stuff going on that keeps it going, and a halfway decent story. I am going to stick on the story ain't the greatest as far as driving the plot, but that doesn't matter.
I don't want too much more because that'll muddy up the buddy cop thing.
Right.
Yeah, part 1 I
Keep it
like.
simple, stupid. I mean,
I like the part 1 story so well, though. You know,
yeah, but that's like the difference between Rambo First
True.
Blood and Rambo 2.
You're not wrong on that.
like
That
two
makes a
very different films.
huge, two completely different, and that's the beginning, and now we're at the end.
I think there's a bigger gap between First Blood and then Rambo 2.
Oh, huge.
There's a very complete 180 as far as
Which is why we told Anna
look
that
and
she doesn't
feel.
have to feel like she needs
Yeah,
to
you
watch
don't need
part
to see the
1
first.
before she watches
You should
part
watch
2.
it. It's a great film. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but yeah,
But
it's
because
not
guess what
necessary.
we're doing next week? Rambo 3, which I'll tell you all later. But yeah, so
Dun dun
In-
dun.
end of the movie,
going so
Riggs
well.
Murtaugh fight Jet Li. It
Jump
is a
the shark.
little truncated because it just feels so fast. Like normally a good end villain fight takes a little bit longer than this one does. This one goes by fairly quickly.
And it was way too convenient as well. Now
It
it's
was super-
great. It's one of those like, oh, so cool. There was
Yeah.
a gun underwater right where he landed.
Right where he needed it.
Yeah,
It-
but
and it's also Jet Li easily could kick Riggs' ass. So
Yeah.
they had to do this where it included Murtaugh just to kind of, and I was actually glad that it kind of gave Murtaugh a good, he doesn't always fight at the end of the movies. Yes, he does the diplomatic immunity shot, which is fantastic. But normally at the end of these movies, Riggs is the hero.
Yeah.
Murtaugh is the support for the hero. And this one is now they're working together to overpower Jet Li.
Well, they knew individually neither of them could beat him. And
Yeah, and
they were
they at
pushing
least
it with
admit
the two
it.
of them could beat him.
Yeah, they do admit it in the movie, which I'm like, okay, thank you for at least
Mhm.
acknowledging this and that it's got to be both of you. Also, had they had walked away, Jet Li would have just hunted them down and
Oh, sure.
torched the next
Mhm.
house. So it makes sense. I do like he took my gun apart in one move. How'd he
How'd
do that?
How'd you do that?
yeah.
He's like, and Murtaugh's just like, guess we're just gonna have to go ask him. You know, I was like, okay,
It was such a good line.
that's me. That's me and my best friends being like, God, fuck, we're gonna fight, aren't we? Fuck it, let's go ask him. Just
Here we go.
walk right back to the other side of the building, go
And
fight
he-
whoever the asshole is.
And he does that in this franchise like often and so well every time. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, because like typically you look at guys like Mel Gibson and you'd think of like the action star and you wouldn't necessarily think comedy, but he can land the comedy. And I was thinking
Yes.
that today, it might have been today or yesterday, I scrolled past a reel of Signs actually.
Mhm.
And it was the moment when he walks in and sees the brother and the two kids with the metal helmets.
Tinfoil
Tinfoil
foil
hats.
Yeah.
And just the look on his face and his reaction, I'm like, gold. Like, how do you not just die laughing? And he has some moments in all of these movies. I love in this one too when they're talking about Ebony Clark again, and he's like reading some of it. He's just discovering it, and he's looking over the back of the chair, and he's talking to her, and he's like, "Do I take you to the highest mountaintops?" And he's like doing the eyebrow thing. It's so fucking funny.
It's good.
Just subtle comedy like that. He does it great.
People forget that he's done some decent comedies.
Yes, he has, yeah.
Watch Air America.
Air
Is a
America.
great one with
seen it.
Robert Downey Jr. Bird on a Wire is okay. There's some comedy in it. What Women Want, believe it or not, great
Ooh.
comedy
Haven't
in
seen
that
that
one
one.
where he can hear women's thoughts
Yeah.
and he uses that to his advantage. It's quite fun. And obviously Maverick. You want
Maverick.
comedy, Mel Gibson, Maverick.
That's on the cusp of an action movie.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be on a list, sir.
Uh-huh.
Believe me.
I do love me that movie.
And there's also a
dearly.
lethal weapon joke in it. So
Yes, there is.
yes. So Maverick may be on a list more sooner than later.
Hmm.
But yeah. So Mel Gibson I think has a way more range than I think people like to think of. He's kind of got pigeonholed into that action. Does some great drama too. If you ever want to watch
Yeah.
movies like Ransom or
Ransom. The
Payback.
Patriot,
Oh, Patriot.
Braveheart.
Nate and I will sing the praises of Patriot, even though Pete's just over here going, "Aaron did a Patriot, Turner." Yeah, he doesn't like
It's
the
a good
war.
one.
It is great.
Yeah, the
It is
war.
war.
Yeah.
It's war. But they save everybody. Then we go and we have the family movie at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
Where I'm sorry, every time Leo tells this story, it gets me.
It's
Dude.
I was having a hard time today, and I've seen this 100 times. and I'm
Same.
Like, oh,
So heartwarming.
His facial features, the way he tells the story, I feel like it's a real fucking story. You know what I mean?
So genuine in his deliverance.
When Mel, he gets beeped and he's like, "Okay, go get the car." And he looks down at Vicky's grave and then looks up and he goes, "I got it, honey. I got the message." I'm like, "God damn it. I got to walk away for a second because nobody can see me like this."
I know.
You're crying.
I can't. It's so
something in my eye.
It's so.
And he tells her,
touching.
he tells her, he's like, you picked a hell of a guardian angel, honey.
I love it.
I love
Was it
it.
Guardian Angel or was it Messenger? Either way.
I think it was guardian angel, yeah. Because
He says it both ways. Because he talks to, because he's like, "You'll always be here in my head and here in my heart." But he's asking permission because he's going to marry Lorna. They're having a child. He's carried that torch for so long, and burden even
guilt,
as Anna recently knew that story from the other ones, whenever he tells it to Trish. So yeah, everything with Leo and Mel Gibson's interaction right there at the graveyard, top tier.
Cherry on top.
If I'm being 100% honest, if I forget the action and the comedy, that's probably my favorite scene in all reality.
Yeah, that's fair.
I really, really love it. I have fun with this ending. Again, this does just make the movie into the 2-hour realm because they have to add the birth scenes. Leanne and Lorna basically are having the babies at the same time. We get the payoff from finding out they were pregnant at the same time. Lorna losing her fucking shit because she wants to get married beforehand. And this is more Joe Pesci gold.
I just want to hear the words.
Just Leo going and finding whatever he can, gets a rabbi.
Are you Jewish? Do you have a license?
I can't help you.
No, I can't do it.
And he's like, "Oh, what the heck?
Oh, what the hell?" He says, "What the hell?"
Oh, yeah, that's right. He does.
Yeah,
I was just
hell?
going safe.
but they get it done, and then Joe Pesci freaks out, and he's like, hold on. He has to go find a glass for them to break so they can do Mazel Tov. But I worked all
Mazel
day
tov.
with that. I tried. There's all this
Poor
dude's
guy
piss.
filled up a urine cup.
It took me all damn day.
That dude looked really familiar. I'd like to. I swear to God, he's somebody.
Yeah.
But
And
I
then
didn't look him up because I didn't.
The awkward hug with Leo and Mel as he goes into the
Aw,
room
yeah.
where they're doing it, and he's like, "Okay, we're good here." And Leo thinks it's time for him to leave, but Mel's like, "Stick around, be here when the baby's out." And that smile on Joe Pesci's face. This is the family movie part.
It is. It's
and then you
sweet.
get Leo Getz being Leo Getz. Just get a camera. I can't believe all these fucking people came here. Nobody got a camera. You know what you do? You put this thing in the camera thing, and it's going to take your fucking money, and you're going to fuck you. And then you're going to get the camera, and the camera's not going to work. They just take the picture, Leo. Just they're all running. None of the candy stripers. None of the candy stripers. Get out. There's no room. No room. Get out. I love it. I love the honesty of this one. How genuine it felt. The captain shows up. They do the big picture, the family.
Yep, captain shows up.
One of my even though I love a great 80s ballad, I love a good rock ballad at the end of a movie, but the perfect ending song of any movie is We Be Friends at the end of this movie. Why can't we be friends? I love this ending. Like Anna said, the montage with the photos from all of the production. You see them how they've aged over, the 10, 11 year span that they've been doing these. And it felt genuine. It really did. And I had a ball.
It was a
with
nice way to close the franchise.
I agree. And that's where I'm with you.
If we pause on the fifth one coming up. But it felt like Donner was like, we're done. Is everybody cool with that?
Well, it was the plan that this was going to be it. But, studios and stuff, if they do it, I will watch it, obviously.
Oh, sure. I will.
Same,
And
yeah.
knowing that Mel's going to direct it, I feel like he'll give it what
He'll
it
honor it.
deserves. Yeah, he'll
And
honor
he'll give it time
Donner's vision.
too, 'cause he's
Exactly.
Mel Gibson today.
It's not just going to be
Sorry.
spit out there.
You get 8 months, gang. Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Look, I didn't
no.
hate Axel Foley. It's still better than part 3, but we didn't need it. Okay, I can tell you that stuff. Bad Boys. Honestly, the 2 redos of the 2 newest ones of Bad Boys aren't that bad. A lot of good action in it. Some of the comedy's a little meh. And Will Smith has kind of fucked himself
Martin
over
Lewis isn't a
lately.
funny man.
Will Smith, it's hard to watch Will Smith after the bullshit. I'll be 100% honest.
Yeah.
It really is. But I'll still watch the other 2. I don't have a problem with it. All right, let's get into the things.
Yeah.
Leave anything for us?
Just bodies. Body count. Body count. Body count. Body count.
All right, captains. Guess.
Captain.
Oh, that's right. 42.
That's true. 30. I think that's low.
Pete, bang on. 30.
No way! That's awesome, Pete.
That's why
Pete
I'm the
nailed it.
captain, bitches.
Is that why you're the captain? Yep, 30 people die in this. I mean, you know what, when you look back, it's not like total utter chaos and buildings not exploding and stuff like that. You know, it's
planets
henchmen,
exploding.
planets exploding.
Or what was that? It wasn't a planet. What was it?
Oh, space station.
A
Space station exploded.
full of people and dogs.
I mean, the
and
majority of
hamsters.
the deaths are at the end with the Chinese consulate and the triads,
Yeah.
all those guys there. So that's the majority of it right there. All right, let's pick our favorite kill.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yeah, but they were all bad.
So Anna, you've got the most difficult part because now you're trying to like which one of these kills was in this movie because I watched all of them. So what's your favorite kill in Lethal Weapon 4?
I'm probably gonna go with the guy that Riggs chases on top of the buildings in Tokyo, little Tokyo, or wherever they're at.
Mhm.
And he doesn't end up catching him, but then Jet Li meets up with him not too long after that on a few rooftops down, and then hits him with that's when we find out that the rosary is the strangler,
rope. Yep.
strangle device.
I like it.
So that was pretty gnarly. It's like, damn, and also a bitch too. It's like, you just did all that. You exerted all that energy for nothing. You about to die.
All right. Well, that was Anna's kill. Yeah, that is a good kill. I like that one.
I like it a lot.
It's your introduction to Jet Li,
Mhm.
really, that he's just going to be ruthless. Pete, what about you? What's your favorite kill in Lethal Weapon 4? And I think I know which one it is.
Oh, okay. I just thought of it now.
Oh, okay.
So
There's a
Danny-
very Pete death in this movie. So if you don't say it, you're going to
Oh.
go, damn it.
Yeah, okay. So Danny Glover takes a shot at Jet Li, who dodges a fucking bullet
Oh,
that hits his brother, or
Oh,
I
that was
assume it's his
gnarly.
brother.
That's Jet Li's brother
Yeah,
behind
it's
him.
like his actual brother, not only just in crime but in blood.
Yes.
And like Jet Li, the character, hears the gun go off and
Matrix it.
fucking Matrix. I kind of believe Jet Li can do it.
Yeah.
And Murtaugh kills his brother. It's a slow death, which is also delightful. But yeah, that was my favorite because it was sudden. It was unexpected, and it really turned Jet Li into a monster at that point.
Oh, yeah. He
Mhm.
flipped the switch
Mhm.
immediately.
He was already a monster, but he went Super Saiyan.
It's level 1000. Well,
You're up, Charlie.
my kill, I could have swore Pete was going to pick this one because when I saw it, I was like, yep, I know which one Pete's picking
Oh shit!
because it's the guy that Mel throws off of the trailer into traffic and he's in the middle of the freeway when a bus comes and hits him and they show the impact of the hit and it is a dummy that tacos on itself as the bus drives over the dummy.
Oh shit! I forgot all about that.
I saw that last night because now I'm watching movies going, okay, I need to make sure, because I knew there was just a lot of gun deaths in this one and the choking. But I was like, I got to find a really, really good death that's not Jet Li underwater, because to me, it's a little bit of a meh. When that dummy gets folded like a taco, there it is. And I bet Pete's picking it too, but I don't care. But there is an excellent, excellent dummy kill on the highway, because that's when Riggs gets into the car and Murtaugh's like, so what'd you find out? And he goes, I don't know. We got to go catch the other guy now. Right. And they have to go chase the other guy that got away in the car because the other guy just got ran over by a fucking bus or a truck or whatever it was. People, it's so good.
People get run over by trucks. That's what I found out.
Love it. Love it. All right. Now we're going to rate this bad boy, and I have some fun information as soon as I play this drop. It's a lot of Jet Li, only way faster. If I could figure out a way to make that play fast,
just Riggs getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, just that's in the boxing ring, just beating the shit. Did you see that fucking giant motherfucker in the locker room when they're talking about how old they are? And this guy's like just got out of a bodybuilding competition.
Oh, because God,
I know that he was there for the joke of they're the old guys and this new generation. Like this guy can't wipe his own ass. Okay, that's how bulky this guy was.
He was Lars from Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Oh yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
So I have some information for our ratings, famously known as our Ao Leongs. And as we all know, and Anna now knows, Ao Leong is in Lethal Weapon Part 1. He is Endo, who is torturing Riggs with the sponges and the battery and making him talk. And that's Ao Leong. That's our dude. This is what we base all of our ratings off of. Guess what?
What?
Ao Leong's in Part 4. He is in an uncredited role as one of the triad at the end warehouse scene.
No shit.
He is a background character, and I fucking finally saw him last night because I am paying attention. But he's in IMDb listed, uncredited role. Fucking Ao Leong is in Lethal Weapon 4. Therefore, this is a legit Ao Leong rating. Pete, how many Ao Leongs are you giving Lethal Weapon 4?
The franchise gets a 10.
Hands down.
Franchise gets a 10.
Individually,
Individually, the movies probably aren't a 10, but as a franchise, this is it. As a franchise, it's a 10. I'm going to give this a 9.5. I had so much fun with this movie. It makes me laugh. It's got great action. It's got kung fu. It's not just bang, 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 bang. It's got trains blowing up cars, right? We didn't even talk about those. Just put it in drive, guys. Don't try to back up.
Quit putting it on the brakes.
Put it.
Gun it.
Go. Just straight.
Break the things. They're not strong. You can break them.
They're not. They're supposed to break away.
Yes, that's the whole point.
They're designed for that. So, this is a 9.5. I think this and one might be a 10, but
1 and 2,
2 and 4 are definitely 9.5. Boy, I don't. Man, Charlie, I'm just gonna stick with 9.5 with this one.
That's fine.
It's goddamn near perfect. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not holding a gun to your head. You're fine. You're fine. I'm going to go next.
Okay.
So, I'm going to go 9. I'm going to go 9. 1 and 2, probably 10s. I'm trying to remember what I rated them. It's been a little while, but they're up there. Maybe I gave Part 2 a 9.5. Maybe I gave 1 a 9.5. I don't remember. Hey, guys, go listen to those episodes and let me know what I rated it. But this one, I'm going to give it a 9. No particular reason. I think it's a little long. I do love the feel of it. It's definitely a lot more jokes in it. I have fun with it. It's my comfort Lethal Weapon movie.
Yeah, you can have this in the background.
But it's definitely, if I have to compare it to the other movies in it, it's number 3 for me. It's the third favorite. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 9. Solid pick. And Pete's 100% right. The whole franchise is a 10.
10.
I love this franchise. I will always champion it to whoever's never seen it. Speaking of, Anna, who has basically absorbed all of Lethal Weapon in a very small amount of time. I am very curious where you rank this one. And I'm also curious where you would rank 1, 2, and 3.
I'm collecting action franchise Infinity Stones right now. So I've got the RoboCop ones. I've got the Lethal Weapon ones. I'm about to get the Rambo. Well, no, because that 1 through 3 ain't all of them, right?
Oh yeah, no, there's
Okay,
so
6?
4,
Two.
the 4, 5. There's 5.
That
Rambo movies.
5 is good.
2 out of 5 ain't bad right now. I count it as a win. So this one I'm going to give a 9 to as well. This is fun. Like I said, this one, like Pete said, the franchise is a 10. They all have rewatchability. They're all fun and in their own way, and they're all different in their own way, yet still being a lot of the same, which is what I like. I like the continuity. I like the character building, especially in a franchise like this. Buddy cop comedy action. It's perfect. And when you've got Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, they just played off each other so well. Like Charlie said, by this movie, they've worked with each other for so long. You like, they just know how to talk to each other. They're friends. They know how to play off each other. It's just so much fun. So this one, I think I would rate, I think what I said earlier, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So it's my third favorite.
Third favorite.
I might go 2, 4, 3, 1. But
2, 4, 3, 1. Okay.
the 2's definitely the winner.
Still
It's
You're
a
not
banger.
wrong.
Puts-
Anyway, whatever you rate.
I like
rank
3.
them, you just-
I mean, I don't know about putting 1 at the end, but okay, it's fine. It's fine.
It's
It's fine.
It's,
But I mean,
it's a
like I said,
different
no
feel.
shade to it. It's
No,
kind of
no,
like
no, no.
I kind of equated to the Scream franchise, and that's a very like great comparison to have coming from me. Like, there's not a
Right.
bad one. There's just some that are your less favorite than others.
There's variations as it
favorite.
goes. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. No problem. I think that's totally fair. I just thought it was interesting because how often do action podcasts get the ability to have someone that has just not seen
Never
anything
seen
in a
it. Fresh-
franchise?
Fresh eyes.
It's
I love
crazy.
it.
Completely fresh eyes.
Mhm.
And I
I
know
would-
there's some people that are like, man, I would love to watch it for the first time again. But you know what? I'm not like that though with this because I love my history with it. I love how much I've absorbed of this, and it enhances my fun the more I watch it and whenever I get to talk about it. So no wrong answers here. We're going to take it. I did just receive a phone call during one of our little breaks. Turns out we found a cheaper insurance company that doesn't do background checks.
What?
Thank you,
Hey.
Geico. So we decided that we can't afford your promotions anymore. We got to take the captain badges back.
No.
That's some
My-
bullshit. That came with
That is
PTO and
bull-
everything.
Yeah, but you can go back causing a muck and
Hell yeah.
chaos wherever you want
The
to go. So,
degenerates are here.
there you go. The
Here-
degenerates
here
are
to
back.
stay.
You're back down to sergeants. I bust you down.
You
I
guys
can't
have
have
fun.
I can't have everybody be in
blow
the
some
same
shit
rank
up,
as
Anna. Let's
me
go.
over here. We can't do it. All right. Well, that is our 4th entry into the month of action. Thank you, Eagly. And we only have one more to go for the month. And you've heard it. We've already talked about it. We are doing Rambo 3. Oh my God. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you anything. I'm not even going to talk
We
about
were
it.
doing so well,
Stop it, Pete.
and now
I'm a little nervous. I'm a little
I
apprehensive.
threw softballs to you, okay? Indulge me my movie, please. Okay?
Okay.
That's all I
I'm
ask.
going in with an open mind. I was giving y'all
all of
shit about
these
Lethal
movies
Weapon.
Are your movies?
Well, they are, but I was nice to you all with some. Believe me, there was some on the list that I went, yeah, they're going to quit. Pete saw the B action list and thought it was this action
I did.
list.
I was terrified.
And he
He
was
was
like,
so
I don't want to do this.
I'm gonna, but I.
And
don't
we're
wanna.
having a ball over a B action cover in those. So it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, we are doing Rambo 3. We've already done Rambo 2. We have not done the first Rambo. To me, that's a very, very special movie
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
deserves its reverence and all the accolades for it. And it's more of a serious movie. So that one will be its own thing when I decide to cover that one.
Compared to the other
on
Rambo
podcast.
movies, it's very serious.
Oh,
It's-
100%. I mean,
it's
compared to a
drama.
lot of action movies, it's a very
Yeah,
serious entry.
it's a legit drama.
But part 3, oh, I can't wait. I am so looking forward to it. So that is it for today's episode. If you want to continue and find out everything else we're doing, or follow all the other podcasts and people that are participating in the month of action, please make sure you are following us over on Facebook on Give Me Back My Action Movies, the podcast, Give Me Back My Horror Movies, the podcast. Both of us are on Instagram under those titles. You can also follow Anna, our Scream Queen, at Nerd at the Movies on Instagram. Pete, once in a while, remembers his password, and he is Good Beer, Bad Movie Night over on Instagram. Hey, as of this recording, tomorrow he'll post something. Maybe.
It's true.
Big maybe on that one. Don't hold me to it. But yeah, make sure you're checking out Pete's entry into the month of action. I am so excited for his. I can't wait to hear what they said about it.
I'm nervous.
Having so much fun. I'm having so much fun this month. This has been huge. I love it so much. I will give everyone all of the proper accolades and stuff at the end. But just right now, I am having a ball with everything month of action. I am posting every day on the Instagram too. So, and I'm not,
I see you.
I've only copped out once on multiple collabs one day. And I asked Mickey, I was like, Mickey, do collabs count as me posted? He's like, they count. I was like, thank you. He goes, now go rest. And I was working that day. I was tired. I just was not feeling very actiony that day. And I was like, it counts on my page. So it counts, but I have been doing it. Today, as of our recording, is Con Air Day. Yes. July 14th. I'm going to see my daddy on July 14th. So it's Con Air Day, which happens to be one of the action picks that Dissect That Film is doing. So it was a twofer, and I tagged Parker in it. So you're welcome, buddy. I got you back. Am I forgetting anything, or are we ready to get out of here?
I think we're good.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
That was one hell of an action sequence, soldier. I haven't seen shooting like that since the Battle of New Hope. The month of action couldn't have done it without you. Mission accomplished.
And I want to tell you something real quick here. Charlie doesn't need to listen to this. So, like you, I'm like, are you kidding me? Lethal Weapon isn't streaming anywhere. What the fuck? It's nowhere. And so I'm like, okay. I go to the library and I put all my requests in. And then I go to my back cabinet. And I'm like, man, I think do I own this? I don't even know. Open up my cabinet. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 sitting there still in the original plastic that I bought from the library a couple of years ago when they had a sale. And they're all cardboard with the clip on it, Charlie. All of them.
Classic.
Yeah. I was so excited. I was like, oh, look at that. I got it. I don't have to buy
Get you this one, Anna. That's
what I need. Yeah.
Get the 4-pack Blu-ray. Lethal Weapon just got a Steelbook 4K release, but if you're you just need this.
Yeah.
You just need the one.
Does it have the special features on it or anything?
So
it looks bare bone. I mean, those are usually bare bones.
I have to look. Well, no, I think it does have special because the special features are on the disc because Lethal Weapon 4. But I need to double check my part 1 is see if it has the director's cut on it. Because my DVD has the director's cut. Y'all not seen the director's cut?
I don't think so.
There's a whole sniper sequence at the beginning of the movie with Riggs on his way to work after he tries to kill himself, which is also longer and way darker. There's a sniper at a school playground, and he stops and takes care of that. And then there's additional scenes throughout the movie. It's actually. It is actually my preferred cut of the movie. I like watching that one.
Well, Richard Donner does really good director's cuts. If you've ever seen Superman.
Superman, the Donner cut. Yep.
Uh-huh.
I have, sir. I think I have that. I have another like
Yeah, me
4
too.
pack of
Yeah.
Superman.